Hello and welcome to my awesome health journey. I am Brett Dupree, and this has actually been a question on my mind for a while about my health journey. Honestly, is what does it mean to be successful in my eyes? Like, what do I need? Because this has been the first time in my life where I've consistently worked out for 2 years. You can tell people back even when I was in high school, and in sports, the amount of working out I would do over the summer was generally, probably take a month or two off. Only time I took a month off in the last 3 years, or almost 3 years, is when I hurt myself for a month. And we'll say since I've been in sports, this is the first time I've been consistent in this amount of time, and this first time since I gained a shit ton of weight where I've consistently gone down. Where I've had plateaus, but in the past my plateaus would be like gaining more, and it would get this feeling of starting over because like I would go from feeling in shape and then feeling super out of shape. But basically all I've had is just minor setbacks, which is doable. But at the same time, I'm still over 400 pounds, so I don't feel successful that way. Even though, yes, I'm not working on fast weight loss, but at the same time, I still wanted to be like at least 380 at this point. The way I walk is, my goal by the end of the year is 3 miles per hour, but that doesn't feel successful to be able to do that. It does feel accomplished. And does accomplished and successful mean the same thing? I know there's no end goal when it comes to getting healthy, uh, which is an important thing to keep on looking at. Uh, One thing I've worked out a lot is not having my desire to work out have anything to do with the results that I'm getting. To like disconnect those two, because like when I look at my results, my actual results, and especially comparing it to like who I was in the past, I still feel very much behind where used to be and how I used to be, and that is, discouraging. And I'm trying to do everything I can to not discourage myself, which I think is the important thing of keeping this attitude when it comes to getting myself to continue to move my body and continue to watch what I'm eating and making choices where I'm still enjoying food, but I'm not overindulging and like eating so much that I'm feel like puking. That I eat in a way that I enjoy what I'm eating. I still go out and have fun with my friends, and um, still eat enough where I drop pounds and um, give my body nutrition. Where is it? Yeah. Ooh, I lost my train of thought for a second. But yeah, the idea is like, I ask myself, when do I feel successful? When do I feel like I've reached the point where I'm happy with my goals? One thing I think I was like running a 10-minute mile. I think that'd be cool. That's one thing I was able to do when I was 8. To be able to do that again. That's like 6.5 miles per hour, if I remember correctly. Or 6 miles per hour, probably, if I go by quick math. Um, and, but that's a long-term goal. Like even the thought of jogging, even though I did jog a little bit once to get across the street, it made me laugh at how I must have looked going a little bit trying to push this body faster. But I even got off the air a little bit once, doing jump squats. I wanted to see if I can get off the air a little bit. I didn't do too much because of my ankle and my knees, but I'm able to jump a little. Jump, Daddy Mac Daddy will tell you. And yeah, especially the way my body looks and everything. And to be honest, I don't know. Like when I think weight wise, I don't think I feel relatively successful until like I'm below 350. Around 315 is probably when I feel decent about my body. And I have a long way to go. Like it's probably around 100 pounds more. Losing 30 pounds a year is fine. It's if I was 430 and I got down to 370 in the last 2 years, I'll probably be feeling pretty decent about myself. Heck, if I was 390 and I got down to 330, I would be feeling pretty good about myself. It's kind of the number and the relative to where I am. I don't really know what this. I guess all my videos don't have a point. Some of them are just me rambling about things and thinking out loud and seeing where I go. And I guess this is one of those. But just like, yeah, I don't truly feel successful in how I'm doing. I'm proud of what I've done so far. I'm proud of where I've started to where I am now. I worked out with my sister yesterday, and the coaches were telling her about how, like, when I first started working at Orange Theory, I couldn't finish a workout, and now I'm pushing pretty good. On Tuesday, I did tap squats for the first time, meaning they have this bench, and you're supposed to tap your butt on the thing before. I might tap a couple times and then stop because that hurt my knees and stuff, and go as low as I can. This time I was able to do 40 tap squats and really bend. So my mobility, I think I mentioned my mobility's better, and being able to do that for the first time, that felt good. So I've done a lot of things to make me feel good, and those help fuel me to keep on going, so I continue to feel good. Constantly pointing out my accomplishments, constantly pointing out my successes, and sharing them so people can tell me I'm doing a good job, because Daddy needs his praise. I probably shouldn't have said it like that. I like being praised, and so putting in a situation where people are telling me I'm doing a good job makes me feel good. It makes me want to continue going. When I post, I look at Facebook all freaking day. Yesterday on my 350, to look at everyone telling me how, and liking my posts and telling me how good a job I did, and I feel good about myself, and that makes me want to keep on going. Because I think this entire point I've learned is I just got to keep on doing things that make me want to keep on going. What drives me? What makes me want to push forward? What makes me want to do better? What makes me want to continue when I don't feel successful? When this is freaking hard? When I'm mostly almost always in pain? When I'm not really enjoying myself? I'm not having a great time on the treadmill. But I'm just find ways to keep myself motivated. Find ways to keep myself inspired. Find ways to keep that part of me who doesn't want to go, who wants to sit down on the couch, to be like, well, that part doesn't matter. What matters is that I keep on going. So I guess the point is, it doesn't matter if I'm successful. All that matters is that I keep going. And isn't that a metaphor for life? I mean, the alternative is nothing, and I don't want that. Well, anyways, that's me thinking out loud. Hope you probably found that boring. Hope you didn't find that boring. Why would I hope you find me boring? Anyways, love you for who you are. Thank you for all your support. And as for always, you are worthy.